Good afternoon, folks. The Great Mad Guy here from Success in 10 Steps. And I wanted to share with you today a few things that I've learned in the last year as I've returned to a passion of mine in the last year, multi-level marketing, network marketing. Some call it MLM. And in the last year, I returned to this industry, and I'm starting to have good success there because I did find this book, Success in 10 Steps, on the internet, and it just revolutionized my business and just changed and answered a lot of questions that I had over the years with the failures and frustrations I was experiencing as I had built 3 or 4 other companies and had watched them crumble. If you'd like that book, I suggest you get it. It's free, generic training. Matt, M-A-T-T-G-E-I-B .success, that's the word success, in the number 10 steps.com. Matt Geib, G-E-I-B success in 10 steps.com. And that's some of the things we're going to begin to talk about here on these videos as I want to do some video training. All of that is basically out of that book and some other things that I'm going to be sharing in the future. And just for today, I wanted to talk about history a bit. I love history. I'm a history buff. My history is I've been in MLM, network marketing, 20 or 30 years. Had built 3 or 4 different companies, and sometimes I had failed just because I hadn't done the work, and other times as I began to build success, it was pulled out from under me. It crumbled. Why did it crumble? Because the businesses I was in most of the time lacked pillars. Do you know what a pillar is? A pillar is a support. The main architectural support in a building is what a pillar is. That's what it functions as. Your business needs to have, and we're going to learn about this in the coming weeks, 5 pillars so it will be a stable, long-lasting success. And that's the thing. In the history lesson, I found out that pillars began to be used in buildings as far back as 2,600 years ago. The Egyptians began to use pillars to support and build their buildings. And then the Persians used it, and the Greeks really perfected it. And they had 3 main pillars. The Doric pillar, which was a plain style, long, slender pillar, 20, 40 feet high, maybe higher, depending on how grand the building was. It was real slender, but real wide at the bottom for support. The Ionic, which was a little more artistic. It looked like a scroll. If you think of a scroll, ancient scroll, you could think of what that shaped like. And then they got the artisans involved and artists, and had a Corinthian style, which a lot of ornate things were put on there, figures and that sculpted into those pillars. They started really perfecting these pillars about 480 BC for 200 or 300 years. Probably the greatest architectural building structure in the world that the architecture study today is called the Pantheon. The Pantheon that was built in honor of the great goddess Athena had 20 of these Doric pillars in it. And just thinking of pillars, a pillar is also, besides a support, it's a monument. So it was a monument, the Pantheon structure, the Pantheon temple to Athena, a monument, something that honored her. And when our business has these pillars in it, it's like a model. It's like something that stands out. And that's why the Greeks built these beautiful pillars in their buildings like that, to stand out so that people would be drawn to them. Attention would be drawn to them. And think how long they lasted. A lot of those ruins are still there today. If you go over to Greece or if you look on the internet, which is a testament to their stability and their solidness. And that's what our business needs to have. Pillars so the business will last a long time. And that's what a pillar is. A pillar is also referred to as a leader. Somebody that's a pillar in society is a leader. So when our business has strong pillars, it's a leader in the industry because it's successful, because it helps people be successful. And so again, Matt, M-A-T-T-G-E-I-B successin10steps.com for more great principles. And just real quick, and we're going to go into this in the next video, we're going to start on this. What are the 5 pillars that I'm talking about that your business needs? Management with experience and integrity, number 1. Timing in the industry, number 2. Number 3, a great product. Number 4, money or compensation that pays the part-time individual. Number 5, a duplicatable system. Management, timing, product, compensation, duplication. That's what you need. One more thing before we go. I want you to go for more great training. We're going to have a weekly training for about a half hour every Friday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Friday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to this site, this social site called Vocal, V-O-K-L-E. V-O-K-L-E, you can Google it. And look for this show. This is a show I'm starting. MLM Skills Anyone Can Master. MLM Skills Anyone Can Master. It's not rocket science, folks. Any of us, if we are taught the right way, we can be a success in this business. MLM Skills Anyone Can Master. March 16th, Friday, 5:30 p.m. It's a video site. You sign on there with your webcam, and you can actually get on live with me if you're not afraid of the camera. If you don't want to do that, you can actually come and take part by just texting in questions that I'll answer. I'm going to talk for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and then I want to have a discussion so I can answer your questions. Again, it's just a blessing to serve you in this way. SuccessIn10Steps.com, M-A-T-T-G-E-I-B .successin10steps.com. Go there and get that great ebook, and I look forward to serving and helping you become a success in network marketing by establishing a 5-pillar business. Be blessed.